You know, even though Morag's just a normal person, I still think she's probably my favorite out of the drivers here. I mean, you can't go wrong with that accent. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we got pretty much all the way through Elpis, and this time, well, we're actually advancing to go all the way through Spirit Crucible Elpis, where we have the Vault of Heroes, which we can just drop down. Yeah, we found an area before that we could have just walked through that way, but that's besides the point. There's a very big thing here. So I've shown a couple starting screen, because that changes per chapter, and the one for this chapter is that same wall. So, you know, if you log out and if you close your game and log back in, you will see that very same wall there. So, a little fun detail. Let's keep going on.
Rex! It's dead end!
That seal. It's the same as the one on the ship.
Who? Or what?
Hey, watch out there, Rex! Let's show him a thing.
And we have the Phantasms. This fight worries me. I'm gonna be honest. I am quite scared about this fight. Just because there's a little bit of a gimmick to it. I mean, yes, we have the disadvantage of not being able to get past level 1, which we can't see over on our bottom right there. But there is something else that worries me about this fight. Multus. I think that's the one. Yes. Yeah. Multus, yeah. When they get low on health, they will do a attack that they avoid everything, and then they spawn in 2 more of them. There's a certain point where they end off, and they're actually going down a lot quicker than I thought. Verbero. Now, this fight also, so a lot of times there's like the fights against the Arcadian soldiers gets memed a bit, because there's the "Don't forget me," which they get patched out. I find this fight, the voice clips are pretty annoying because there's just so many of them. And, I'm definitely not going to actually shut off, but like, because I'm not going to turn into that, and me talking actually definitely helps with this, but just, they're always saying, row, because there's so many of them, and they just keep on going. Yeah, this fight can get a little bit annoying, and I'm actually having, like, no problems with this. I think probably what definitely helped is that I was actually prepared for the fight this time, as opposed to, my first playthrough. So, and for the most part, I pretty much just had, like, my first playthrough, and then a bunch of runs on New Game Plus, just to, you know, make things a little bit easier. Yeah, this fight's actually going back fast. Huh. I remember having a lot more problems with this fight. There we go. Now they're starting to really talking. Yeah. And this fight can definitely get a little bit on the difficult side if you're not prepared for it. Yeah. Just because there are a lot of enemies here. And, yeah. They can get a little bit much at times. Although, yeah, honestly, we're not even having too much problems. Morag's a little bit low on health, but I think just the amount of healers that, the amount of healing that I have with Rex, mainly. Because Ursula and Boris are both pretty decent at healing. Even though, yeah, we have the disadvantage to healing arts, from the whole, you know, we are in Spirit Crucible Elpis thing. Yeah, apparently I was actually prepared enough for this fight for it to not be too difficult. Although, there are a lot of enemies here. I assume we're probably getting pretty close to when they'll stop spawning in more of them. I hope so at least, because we have already fought a lot of them. Yeah, this fight is... I'm glad that I actually turned the volume down on my TV for this, because roads, all the time. They just keep talking. I don't know how well it'll show up in the video because I've actually I fiddled around with my settings for my recording recently. Just because I want to do as little editing as possible because I'm very lazy. So I thought maybe if I can just cut out the... Make it sound better at least without having to edit, so that like battles aren't too loud. But whatever. 4 of them left. That doesn't really say much though because the phantasms keep on spawning up. And starting to run a little bit lower on attack. HP potions are always nice. I think actually probably another thing that really helped with my works here is actually doing Poppy Swap. Because Poppy Swap is something that Poppy can be one of the most powerful blades. You just have to be pretty diligent with it. You don't really have to micromanage like at all for most other blades. But just Poppy in general, you do have to kind of do a little bit of micromanagement to really get her to her most useful, but Poppy can be incredibly useful. Now, admittedly, I don't actually know if Multus works by how many there are left, or if it's like you have to defeat them in a certain amount of time. I don't honestly know. I try to get through this fight pretty quickly. And, okay, I was very worried about this fight initially. Apparently, that was not necessary. Also, it's weird to... I guess I've just been switching up blades too quick before they can really boost up their affinity. Weird. Maybe we might have... Oh, I think actually that is part of Elpis. I think Elpis actually does, it prevents you from getting max affinity as well, I think. Except for, obviously, Tora, because Tora works differently. And Poppy Buster, if you have Poppy Buster. But, if not, oh well. Keep on working down, and just one more enemy left. He's probably going to use Multus, so we'll have like 3 enemies left. But we should be able to tear through him pretty quickly. Wow, I thought this fight was going to be a lot more difficult than it was. Look at this. I don't remember what all the moves do. Did you use this spitball? I think so. I don't know. Yeah, that fight actually went pretty easy.
Nia!
No more. I won't hide any longer. I won't hide who I am. No!
She's a blade.
Bladiest blade! Not merely a blade. She's a...
Nia.
I am burdened no longer. Not by my past, not by Jin. I am finally free.
A blade? What the?
I'm no longer afraid. This is who I am, Rex. What's the point in living if I have to hide? Thank you for helping me see. I love you, Rex.
What?
Come on then! Who wants a piece?
There really isn't much ether here. Rex!
Nia, I love you too. I love you and all you guys. So, let's do this together.
That's just like you. It's all I could ask for. Let's give him hell!
Ready?
Ready.
Fight.
Who's that?
You fight on, relentlessly. But you do not fight for yourself.
I fight for my friends. Yeah!
I have been waiting for so long. For one such as you.
Huh?
My name is Adam. I am long departed from this world.
That voice. Before.
What is your name, boy?
Rex. I've been here before. This is Elysium. Pyra was standing under that tree. Over there. She looked... lonely.
Is that so? I must offer my gratitude.
Hey?
You are the one who brought me here. I have never been to this place. Once I sought to come here, but I never did.
Oh, really? Neither have I. Not yet.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Rex, what is it that you seek? Wealth? Power? Dominion?
None of those, really. Though, power might be useful.
Power, then?
Power to protect.
Protect what?
That's a long list. Gramps, Nia, Tora, everyone in Fonset, and Pyra, and Mithra.
You are greedy, boy.
Everyone in Argentum used to tell me that.
It is not necessary to protect everything. There is a limit to what one man can do.
That's true.
But there is something granted to you especially.
Please, tell me what it is.
The power to accept her. She is afraid of her own power and her terrible destiny. And I too was afraid. I feared the true power of the Aegis. Your will to fight comes from your will to protect. Blades and mortals are linked. When you take on the weight of all the fear she carries, then you will be her true driver.
Rex? Rex? What happened? You haven't said anything since the ghost disappeared.
Yeah. I'm fine. Never better.
That's...
The third sword.
What?
the Aegis sword.
Why? Why did sword break?
Perhaps it was just down here too long.
You're bloody kidding me, right? After we trudged all the way down here.
It's okay.
How can it be okay? Pyra's one true sword just broke.
This was never about the sword. We have everything we need.
Huh?
I know now what I have to do. Let's go. We've got rescuing to do.
Rex, look.
Nia, do you trust me?
Yeah, but...
You've realized something, haven't you, Rex? Something important that the rest of us can't see. I'm with you. I've seen that look in your eyes before.
What are we gonna do from here on out? Yeah, it's only gonna make... So, let's head back to Fonset, and we will do that. And we can now engage Nia as a blade. So, essentially, yeah. If we go over to here, we have Nia, and we can see, we can switch her to blade form. When in blade form, obviously, she's not a driver.
Showtime!
So, we can equip her as a blade. And we will get into what Nia does in a right now.
What's next?
She also starts off with level 2 affinity, I think. I think that's just default. She starts off with that. I'm not actually sure, but whatever. As for specialist, Last Hope restores damage dealt when it hits. Health Potion for Merciful Heart, and restore damage to the whole party with Redeeming Strike. Here are Battle Seals, Sea of Plenty, restores health to the max party, or to the part, restores health to the party when at max affinity with Rex. Instant Regen, adds a chance of restoring health after a hit, which is pretty nice. And Cellular Stimulus, it restores damage after an auto attack. Water Mastery, Forestry, Fortitude. Nia is probably the best. Either the best or... No, I'd say the best healing blade. Corsette's really good because of her level 2 special. But I do think that Nia just is better in every way. She is an amazingly good healer. I should also probably just go over her skills. The Catalyst Scimitar. Saber Slash, Health Potions, Redemption is a full healing, or is a party heal. Hydroblast, and then Water Flower has a chance to pierce. I'm gonna go with Water Flower instead of Hydroblast. It's a little bit slower, but still, yeah. So, that cutscene, mainly the one with Nia ranking into a blade, I think that cutscene is what made me just go from thinking that this is just a really good game to a great game. I love the choreography in that fight so much. Plus having Drifting Souls, the violin version of it, playing, it's fantastic. I love that cutscene so much. And Nia being a blade was foreshadowed, I thought, pretty well. I mean, there was of course, when Niall, you know, got explodinated, you know, Nia had to go and switch into a blade form. We saw that there. And then throughout here we had, you know, obviously all the leadings up to that. But even as early as, I mean, probably the first really big key is back in the hot springs with Mithra and Poppy. You know, Mithra's like, oh, are you ... And yeah, because he's on Nia's core crystal. I love that reveal so much. I didn't see it coming when I first played. So, I thought... And then, you know, it's one of those reveals where as you play through a second time, you can see more and more foreshadowings to it. And it's great. I mean, as we kind of... You know, as we saw with, you know, Akos, Patroka, and Mikhail, all of them were blades. So, you know, it seems like Jin was recruiting only blades. Which makes sense for why Nia was there. You can definitely grab it, you know, grab that inference from there, but still. So, next time, we'll be heading up to Fawncett Village. So until then, see you guys later.